How's it going, friends? This is Daniel with another sort of chess, game concept that I played that I want to show you, which is that basically what I want to highlight is the power of this knight on the f5 square. The reason the knight is very powerful on the f5 square, and oftentimes it maneuvers obviously from starting square to f3, you go to the edge for a minute, and then you go to f5. And the idea is that you're attacking multiple points on the king side. There's a threat of queen takes g7 as well as knight takes h6, which we'll go to here in a little bit. Now in this position it is black to move, and the only move actually for black, they have to see that knight f5 is an idea and actually move this knight, paving the way to go queen g5, which defends everything, right? But my opponent didn't do that, they probably didn't see it. Instead they went d4, which is a logical move. I mean, they're advancing their extra pawn, right? I forgot to mention earlier that I am down a pawn, but there is compensation there. So my opponent goes d4, which allows me to go knight f5. And as we'll realize, obviously, as I mentioned earlier, I'm threatening queen takes g7 checkmate, but also knight takes h6 is a threat because of the pin. So there's not really anything my opponent can do to defend both. My opponent went queen d7. Obviously, you have to prioritize the checkmate. So I go knight takes h6. And what my opponent needs to do is actually tuck the king in the corner, which allows knight f7, something like this, which looks scary, but at least he lives to survive another day, right? But after knight takes h6, my opponent said with king f8, which is a huge mistake because there's another piece I can get into the attack. That is, this bishop all the way here can go to a3 with check. Bishop a3 check is simply game over because my king cannot go anywhere. And then after rook e7, I have this beautiful looking checkmate, queen f7 checkmate. It looks like the rook could take, but the rook is pinned to the bishop. So that shows the power of the knight from the f5 square and the damage it can do.